Hey everyone, it's Fett. Got another video for you today, and another one, in fact, about Mark Hamill. So let's bring this thing up and take a look. Courtesy again of the great MSN. Ha ha ha. Mark Hamill confesses the real reason he came back for The Mandalorian. Mark Hamill's acting career has spanned more than 5 decades, and it's filled with memorable performances like voicing the Joker in the Batman franchise. Arguably, his most notable role is that of Luke Skywalker, which he originated in George Lucas's 1977 mega hit, Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. Never heard of it. Moving on. Hamill is now starring in the big screen adaptation of Stephen King's The Long Walk. But while promoting his newest project, he told The Hollywood Reporter the main reason he returned to the Star Wars universe in the Disney Plus series The Mandalorian. Turns out that the reason was quite simple, like the man himself. The reason I did Mandalorian was that Luke had a beginning and an end, Hamill began. There was no middle. It was like making a trilogy about James Bond as a young boy who first became aware of the Secret Service and wanted to be a part of it. Part 2 was him training to be an agent. Part 3 is earning his license to kill. The end. No From Russia with Love, Dr. No, or Goldfinger, he continued. Hamill added, "You never got to see Luke as a master Jedi at the peak of his powers. He was the most idealistic character in that series. He was someone who would take the adversity and double down and come back and counter his setbacks. We didn't see any of that. In the original Star Wars trilogy, Luke Skywalker's journey from a young man to a Jedi Master is chronicled. The sequel films then showed a very different version of Luke. Yes, very different, in which he had basically become a bitter hermit. So when I got the chance, I thought, geez, this is wonderful," Hamill said of returning for The Mandalorian. "I think Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, boy, do they get Star Wars. They get it. They're speaking the same language that George did, in a way that I questioned in the sequels," he added, referring to series creator-writer Jon Favreau and writer-director Dave Filoni. Filoni. Mark Hamill had a different experience when it came to the sequel films. So did we, Mark. So did we. It seems as though Hamill had a much more positive experience reprising his Luke Skywalker role from The Mandalorian than he did for the Star Wars sequel movies, starting with 2015's The Force Awakens, which was directed by J.J. Abrams. "I had real reservations about coming back. I thought it would be a mistake, and you were right about that," Hamill admitted to The Hollywood Reporter. He confessed he only returned after Harrison Ford decided to reprise his Han Solo role in The Force Awakens. "I thought, well, Harrison is not going to do it anyway." But that changed when Hamill saw that, in fact, Ford had decided to return to Star Wars. Yeah, because he was finally getting what he wanted, Han Solo's death. "Once I saw in the press that he had accepted, I felt like I had been drafted. Because if I'm the only one who says no, I'll be the most hated man in nerddom," he said. Well, let me tell you, Marky Mark, you're not as loved as you once were, buddy. Hamill, who has been focusing on voiceover work for the past several years, has recently returned to the big screen. He's currently starring in The Long Walk and appeared in the 2024 Mike Flanagan film, The Life of Chuck. The Long Walk is currently in movie theaters. The Star Wars franchise, including Mandalorian, is streaming on Disney Plus. So there's the article, folks. And yeah, it was just kind of another way, I think, to promote the new movie, The Long Walk. And I got to say, we all know Mark Hamill's history with politics and their stuff. And a lot of us know Stephen King's not exactly stable in those regards either. And after what he just said, the despicable statement he made about Charlie Kirk, insinuating that at one time Charlie Kirk said that something to the effect of gays should be stoned to death or something like that, and then retracted it. Honestly, folks, of course, I'm a little biased, but nobody should go see this stupid movie, The Long Walk, because it's two guys who don't deserve to be rewarded for their shenanigans anymore. So, but that's my opinion. But as far as Hamill coming back in The Mandalorian, it was cool. I'll admit it. It was cool, and I enjoyed it. But yeah, the sequel trilogies not so much. The sequel trilogy kind of blew. But there it is. Let me know what you think. Did you like Mark Hamill's return in The Mandalorian? Did you like Mark Hamill's return in the sequel trilogy? Let me know. And don't forget to take care of yourself, take care of each other. And why take it easy when you can take it sleazy?
Exit light, pursue night, grasp your prey, hold on tight.